The Villa Marina and Gaiety complex could soon be in new hands. The government will still own the building, but private enterprise could be providing the entertainment. Angela Moffat, you represent the workforce here. What's your concern?
At the moment, I think our biggest concern is we have no idea of what's going to happen and how. You know, the process isn't particularly clear and the timescales. I think there's a feeling amongst the workforce of despondency, so it's managing that as well. You know, these people still have to go to work, put a day's work in, give a great service with a happy, smiling face, and yet when you feel that ultimately your job may go, or you may be transferred to a different employer on dumbed down and worse terms and conditions, clearly people are going to be, you know, really, really concerned about that. But I think the biggest concern that was coming out of the workforce was actually in terms of, you know, we have a facility here which is a heritage facility, but it's a facility which is also in great use by the community, and staff were extremely concerned about how that community facility might be lost in future if it goes out to private sector who are interested in profit, not the very specific needs and concerns of the community here. And the fact that the Villa Gaiety is a big part of that. I mean, will a private contractor want to put on the Guild every year? Will they want to offer a subsidised facility to, you know, community partners? Probably not, if the bottom line is dollars. And, you know, that's, you know, that part of the ethos of what the government is doing here is offering a facility to the Isle of Man, which we wouldn't have otherwise. It's very, very difficult to see how it could be run on a profit basis. My belief is that the government have touted for private sector contractors before, and it hasn't worked out. You know, the expressions of interest that they've had have meant that we couldn't actually operate this via the private sector in the way that people imagine it would be very easy to do.
And yet there is the argument that should a government be running things like a cinema, for example?
Well, you know, probably not. No, in a world where there is a private sector able to deliver it on a profitable basis, and I think that's the bottom line. Yes, the private sector can run facilities for the island, but they're not going to do that unless they can do it for profit, or they're going to receive a subsidy from the government to do it. So I think what's going to be interesting about this process moving forward is, can the Isle of Man government provide the facility that they currently provide? Can it be provided perhaps in a better way, in a more quality and efficient way by the private sector? If the answer is no, then the public sector, we either continue to run it or we lose the facility.
As you say, it's a time of uncertainty, isn't it, for the staff? What level of negotiation is going on here? What's the consultation process?
Well, at present there is none. You know, they are putting expressions of interest out there. I don't understand what that means. We don't understand the timescale, so we don't know. We know very, very little about the process, and that's a concern. So I think the challenge for us as a union is to get in there, engage with the Department of Economic Development about what is going on, and make the arguments in terms of protecting both our members' interests and those of the wider community in the Isle of Man and the Villa Gaiety as a service for this island.